Welcome back to the channel. This is James, and this video is simple. I'm literally just going to help as many subscribers as possible that sent me their golf swings in this specific time frame. Yeah, as I said, I've had loads of swings sent in. I want to be featured in the videos. Over the last couple of days, I've been doing other styles of content. So today, I'm literally going to go to my inbox, start from where I left off last time, and get through as many as possible in this time frame. All right, so this is going to be like quick rapid fire. This is going to be rapid fire lessons. Not gonna lie, and not the most effective way of going about this, but as you guys have sent your swings in, I do want to try and get through as many as possible. Other thing to mention, people are really getting involved in the online lessons. The uptake's been really good since I put it out. So if you are interested, please send an email to wiltshire@gmail.com with the subject online golf lessons. Online golf lesson or online golf lessons, whatever you want to do. Literally pages and pages and pages. Right, come on. Okay, so we found it. Right, this is where we're going to start. We're going to start at Voisin Herity. 21 years old, 5 handicap. Any thoughts would be much appreciated. As this is rapid fire, let's get through as many as we can. We're not going to open up the usual golf swing app that I usually use. So let's just get straight into this. Okay, 5 handicapper, swings it well. I mean, some of these it's going to be hard to actually do a lot with. Yeah, what can you say, really? You send me a swing like this that looks pretty sound, without saying like I'm struggling with this or this or this. I'm not really going to say anything, because there's no point in me trying to say, oh, I think you could do like minuscule changes that may affect this, this and this, if that isn't actually going to help you. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as that one, swing it really well. On to the next one. Right, next, Curran Park. We previously messaged on Instagram and YouTube, currently doing my PGA year 1. Good to see you growing. Here's a short clip. Yeah, I mean, this is the same one. I mean, it's going in the video, but would you do a lot to this without someone telling you it looks like you do hit it from the inside? Nice closed position going back. Maybe a tiny bit sit back flippy, but yeah, it's quite an upright position, getting the handle quite high, and then chucking it a bit maybe from the inside, but need a bit more info. And also, again, it's just one of those situations. Obviously a good player, got down to at least 4. Where's your miss? It looks like it's going to be right. Daniel, hi James. Send you my golf swing from Tarragona, Spain. I hope you like it. Love your content. Daniel Garcia. Very good. Very good. Love that transition. See the way he gets from arguably slightly flat and just gets the hips moving now, and it just brings him onto plane. Oh, look at that. And that, pretty stable. Club's getting around a bit, but mate, that looks like a good action, doesn't it? Yeah, we like that. Right, next up, Lachlan Quirk. Hey James, really appreciate the work you've been putting into your channel. I'm looking forward to watching your putting lesson you mentioned. Don't put enough time into that sort of game anyways. It would be awesome if you could give me some guidance on my current golf swing. You don't have to, and I know I'm lefty, so probs leave me out. Whoa. Okay, here we go, Lucky. Again, good lighting, good angle, good start. Good swing. This is a joke. How many people swing it well out there? This is more of a chance to show off, I think, rather than get some help. Let's be honest. How good does this look? I mean, I would say set up, if you look at your shoulder line, it is way over your toes. So maybe you struggle with a bit of balance, but yeah, you transition quite nice. You do hump it a bit, but I would say that was definitely due to your setup, the way you set up to the ball. I mean, it is like minuscule, and that's just a really good looking action. Reminds me of that golf that used to be on the European Tour, the lefty Green. Is it Robert Green? I think he was, who had like the best rhythm going. But yeah, I'll just say for you, I'll just work on your setup, get your shoulders more in line with the balls of your feet, like we say. That will stop this action. So watch your hips, they're just going they're going a bit at it. But I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Here we go again. Danny Holton, player 5. If you can review this, a lot of low handicappers watching the channel, which is good. Okay, this looks like you set this up at work while everyone's left the office, and he's just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to set up a golf studio in my office. Let's let this play. Okay. I mean, could have done with a slightly longer video. Let's have a try and break this down. Again, not using the program that I'll be using, so can't draw the lines, can't view in slow-mo, but quick fire today. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think he just gets a bit flippy. Yeah, a bit flippy, may struggle with that. Very sawn off follow through, but yeah, it looks like you don't get much further than that, and the reason you've cut the video is probably because maybe that is your finished position. Yeah, this looks like you're going to hit big draws. If you're struggling with that, then we could change a few things, but if not, we won't. So let's go to the next one. Right, this one's from Will. Thanks for doing the subscriber swing review. I've attached a video of my swing below. Thanks for bringing out great and funny content frequently. Loving it. Thanks, mate. Keep it up, as you're a great player, and I hope your pro career kicks off and you demoralise the other pros by smashing it past everybody. Absolutely awesome, the speed and power, blah, blah, blah. Definitely a dream of mine to step up from amateur to pro in a couple of years, but time will tell. Maybe one day I'll be playing beside you. If you ever come down to Australia after this whole pandemic, come to Melbourne and I'll treat you around. Mate, yes, I'd love to go to Australia. Definitely want to travel a bit more this year. Obviously, after what's going on dies down. Yeah, there's a few things going on. I don't think this is the best angle unless you do hit a big old draw, which it looks like you do. Yeah. Yeah, the swing's like very around yourself and a bit humpy as well. So I feel like that starts from this address position. So if we were saying that mat is actually looking where you want to go, towards target, yeah, your hips are shut, your feet are shut, your shoulders are maybe slightly shut, and your arms like over slightly, and your right arm's like slightly above your left. So it's an interesting position to start. Let's just see what happens through the ball. Do you know what you like? You save it through the ball, but again, saving it is not really the most consistent way of playing. So let's look at this. So you get it. Wow, I just realised I could do that. Yes. All right, so you get it in here. Hands are getting clubs are getting very behind the hands and very open as well. That is extremely flat and very open. And from there, you have no other choice but to get over the top of it, and then the hips are going to fly at the ball, and then you're going to go. That is an interesting move here, and your spine angle is pretty much straight. So yeah, set position firstly, I'd say just stand up tall, then just squat down a bit. In fact, right, so we start with set position, so I was to say stand tall, bend your knees a tiny bit, and just lean over forward, and let your arms just hang naturally. Just get yourself in a bit more of a better set position. From there, definitely try and keep the hands in front of you. That would be, honestly, those would be the two things that I'd just say to get started. Just do that. So get in a better posture by doing what I just said, and then try and work on this. Don't let the club get behind you, and that would then change things happening here. All right, so just do those two things. Try it for a few weeks. Let me know how you go. Anton Astley, I know you're a viewer of the channel, quite a consistent commenter, so let's get into you. Okay, it looks pretty restricted, so let's just let this play. A lot of interesting funky weight. A lot of funky stuff going on with the lower body with this one. So let's spend a bit of time with this. So again, it would be great if you actually told me where you miss as well, what you do. That is an interesting impact position. So it looks like literally all your weight is on your left foot. You've humped, so everything's upright. Your handle's got very high. So the loft on the face is going to make the club So the loft on the face is going to make the club point right. So you're probably timing that by trying to then get the hands moving to the left. Yeah, see that late flip? Looks like you're the type of guy that's played another sport where perhaps maybe you played cricket. You have to let me know, because that's like almost like a cricket move, isn't it, where you're like trying to like hold it down the line. Yeah, I mean, this is just for this one, I would say posture first of all. You've got quite a bit of space from the ball, so let's just get the posture in the right place, doing what I said to the last one, and then from there I'll just concentrate on your hip action firstly. So you can see, I know we haven't got the correct angle here, but you can see how much slide is going on here. So I'd say just do drills without swinging a golf club, where you're just setting up with an imaginary golf club in your hand, and you're just getting your hips to rotate into the backswing, and then like squat and rotate into the downswing as well, rather than it looks like you just stack and then slide and hump, and it's just going to be a bit inconsistent. So I'd say just work on those couple of things. Okay, Martin Perks was aiming to sneak into single figures this year. Lockdown is challenging that target. Currently 11.7. Appreciate the advice. Mate, easily done. You still have probably like 3 months of qualifiers, I reckon, end of the year. Okay, not the best lighting. These driving range videos are not ideal, really. Let's see what we got. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Looks pretty loose. Maybe a fair few moving parts going on here, like that work individually of the body, which may not help with consistency. Slightly over the top moves, so you're going to struggle with misses to the left, maybe some like pull hooks, maybe some big old slices when the club gets pretty steep. Yeah, it's just another one of those moves, isn't it? So many golfers do this. Hump. And then it's just hard to time. And what's the club doing here? Yeah, you've actually held onto the club face quite well, so you've not like chuck flipped it. You're trying to actually hold onto the club face rather than a guy who humps it and gets the club moving right a lot, and then they have to try and like flip it over. View mate, posture, and the chair drill, straight up. 2 easy fixes for this. Get you moving in the right direction. So set up, yeah, you've got a lot of knee bend and quite a bit of spine angle here as well. So I'll just stand up tall, bend the knees a tiny bit, lean forward, better position, and then from there do the chair drill that I prescribed like a couple videos ago. Okay, Liam Boa, right, let's have a look. Okay, great, if you could give me a quick swing review please. Me and my mate watch your videos all the time and regularly abuse flour. Okay, that gives me more reason to want to give you some advice. I've attached a video taken from when my Samsung Galaxy was edited with slow motion effects. Hopefully this file opens for you. Member at Wortley Golf Course in South Yorkshire, play off 10, looking for more distance off the tee. Play with a friend who consistently manages to out-drive me with his freewood. Right, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, good lighting, good quality. Seeing a lot of grass. Yes, that's better. Okay. Whoa, that's quite deep. Yeah, right, so power source straight away. You're not going to generate much power with this technique, purely based on the fact that you're not really getting any separation between your hips and your shoulders, which is the main power source really as you start the transition. So you want to get it to the top, and your hips want to move individually with your shoulders to create that torque and tension, which is like an elastic effect, and then it's all and then it all leads down to the club face in the kinesthetic chain. First of all, feet very, very shut, but that works for some people. I feel like the feet getting that shut is the reason that the club is allowed at the feet. So the feet being shut and the hips aiming slightly right is just going to encourage the club getting inside like this. I mean, that is extremely deep. Right, so you've got a massive turn of your shoulders and you've got a massive turn of your hips, but the club, your arm is literally almost 90 degrees to the floor. So because you get in here, you can't really separate from here. You can't get your hips firing first, because if you did, the club would be so far behind you that you would probably miss the ball, or it would start the ball would start 100 yards right. So what you have to do is get the shoulders moving at the same speed as the hips, which is what happens here. And you're just rotating so hard you get to here, and it's a last minute rotation. And to be fair to you, you actually get in an alright position to hit relatively straight drives here, but your power source is not there. This is probably going to be quite a big change and quite a tough one to implement. But what I do is spend time at home doing the following. So maybe try squaring everything up initially, because that's only going to help your feels. All right. So because you're very shut and your hips are shut, it's just very easy to take it in there. So I'd say first of all, practice with like proper alignment. So just get your alignment correct, square to the target. Now from there, I would say try to get your left arm working more straight down the line, like towards the camera. So your left arm stretching out towards the camera, and let your right arm fold earlier. So what happens is both arms just go around your body. Okay, so you want to get that left arm coming towards the camera a bit more, and your right arm folding a bit earlier. That will put you, instead of this position, your left arm will be in line with your shoulders at the top. So that gives you a position that you can actually then separate on the way down. So from there, you're gonna get to this position, and then you're gonna practice starting with the hips. Okay, so squatting down and rotating with the hips and trying to leave everything else behind. This is gonna be quite a big change, but it's something you can do at home now, practicing, just drilling it out. Okay, so your feels are, and you can do this without a club, so just with a mirror, get the left arm working more in front of you and like away straight towards the mirror if it is behind you, right arm folding, and from there, leave it there, squat down with your hips and rotate, and get some separation going on. Okay, so as I said, it's going to be a big move, big change. You've done well to get to where you're at with this position. Keep giving flour shit, and yeah, hopefully that helps. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Different content coming tomorrow. Going to mix it up every day, kind of liking the way this is going at the moment. I've got to spend the rest of the day helping my online lessons now, so I will see you tomorrow. And as always, thanks for watching, and I haven't got to sign out yet, so see you later.